This bonus episode is brought to you by Nurtec ODT Rimegepant, 75 milligrams, orally disintegrating tablets.
Hey, this is Jason Alexander for Visible Wireless. You know, some wireless companies say they have no yada yada, but details matter. You should know what you're signing up for, so yada yada, I'm reading this ad for Visible. On the Visible plan, get one line of wireless on Verizon's 5G network for $25 a month every month. That's unlimited data, text, talk, and hotspot for $25 a month, all taxes and fees included, no surprises, like some other guys. Learn more about Visible Wireless and Visible's data management practices at visible.com. Additional terms apply.
Hello. From Wonder Media Network, I'm Jenny Kaplan, and this is Womanica. This month, we're talking about comediennes, women throughout history who've made us laugh. They transgressed societal norms through comedy and often spoke out against injustice using their sharp wit. Today, we're talking about a woman who charmed television audiences with her warmth, musical talent, and incredible skill as a ventriloquist. But we can't talk about comedian Shari Lewis without talking about her favorite stage partner, a sock puppet named Lamb Chop.
Presenting my favorite supporting act, Miss... What are you shaking?
I am not your supporting act.
Oh, she kills me.
I don't support you. You support me. These people did not come here to see you. They came to see me. Right? Tell her.
Shari Lewis was born Phyllis Hurwitz on January 17, 1933, to a Jewish family in New York City. Her father was a professor at Yeshiva University and a magician. Shari's mother was a skilled pianist. She began giving her daughter lessons when Shari was 2 years old. Shari also learned violin, acrobatics, juggling, dance, and acting. With her father's help, Shari practiced magic tricks too, learning to pull a rabbit out of a hat. As the story goes, one day Shari's dad walked by Shari's closet. He was convinced he could hear a voice coming from behind the door. He was startled to find it was really just his daughter, who'd figured out how to throw her voice there. He was impressed, and he wanted to help foster her natural talent, so he hired former vaudeville performer John Cooper to teach Shari. By adulthood, Shari had developed into a talented stage performer. She was earning roles in touring companies and summer stock productions of Damn Yankees, Bye Bye Birdie, and Funny Girl. But Shari's big break came in 1952 when she won first place for her puppetry performance on Arthur Godfrey's TV show Talent Scouts. Later in the 1950s, Shari brought her puppet friend Lamb Chop to television audiences for the first time on NBC's Captain Kangaroo. The 18-inch sock puppet of a white lamb came alive in Shari's arms, marking the beginning of an enduring partnership.
Really?
After all, Lamb Chop, what am I without you? Nothing.
I feel the same way about you.
Soon, Shari got her own show on NBC, The Shari Lewis Show. It ran from 1960 to 1963. The program also featured beloved friends Charlie Horse and Hush Puppy. Shari delighted audiences with her infectious smile and silly and stubborn puppet characters. Here's Shari and Hush Puppy having a laugh together.
What were the rooms?
Oh, well, there was a bedroom.
Yeah?
And a henway.
What's a henway?
About 3 pounds.
Oh, you can sucker these city slickers into that kind of joke anytime. City slicker, is it?
What you didn't see is what made Shari and her act so incredible. She had a smile fixed on her face, while her puppet gabbed and laughed and shouted and whispered next to her. The puppet became the star, the focus, and Shari's mouth didn't move an inch. You could barely tell that the voice was coming entirely from her, even when they quickly traded jokes and jabs. In 1968, Shari and her puppets packed up and moved to London. They starred in a television series on the BBC for the next 8 years, with specials in Canada and Australia as well. In the early 1990s, Shari returned to American television with her PBS children's series, Lamb Chop's Play Along. She aimed for the series to be anti-couch potato programming, encouraging kids to get up and play along with the characters on screen. The show also helped its young viewers work through common problems, like what to do when you don't get invited to a party. Shari's approach with child viewers was to meet them at their level. She explained, "I never play teacher, I never play parent, I play older playmate." In addition to her television work, Shari wrote 60 children's books, including Magic for Non-Magicians and 1-Minute Bedtime Stories. Shari was invited to the White House several times for special holiday performances. Through it all, one of Shari's biggest goals was to get kids excited about playing music. She believed learning to play an instrument was great for children's development. She explained it like this: "Musical training teaches something that is seldom learned in any other manner. Namely, that if you stick to what you're trying to do, you will eventually get it." Shari used her television shows to educate kids about different kinds of musical instruments and composers, and she was featured as a guest conductor at dozens of orchestras, including the National Symphonies of the United States, Canada, and Japan. Shari's comedic appeal also translated to other audiences. She wasn't just a children's performer. She also loved to perform in nightclubs, often appearing with actor Donald O'Connor. Shari would even bring Lamb Chop to join in on more adult fun.
Hello, Shari.
Lamb Chop.
How the heck are you?
Wowee! Have you got alcohol on your breath?
That's right.
Have you been drinking?
No, I just gave my tongue a rub down.
Shari's final TV program, The Charlie Horse Music Pizza, debuted on PBS in January of 1998. Shari died that same year, on August 2nd, from complications from uterine cancer. She was 65 years old. By the time of her death, Shari had won 12 Emmys. She had also earned a Peabody Award and the John F. Kennedy Center Award for Excellence in Creativity. Today, Shari's legacy lives on through her daughter, Mallory, who still tours and performs with Lamb Chop. All month, we're talking about Comediennes. For more information, find us on Facebook and Instagram at Womanica Podcast. Special thanks to Liz Kaplan, my favorite sister and co-creator. Talk to you tomorrow.
If you're prescribed Nurtec ODT, Rimegepant 75 milligrams for migraine attacks, does the fear of running out of medication stop you from treating every migraine attack? If so, ask about 2 8-packs per month. That's 16 tablets, and most insurance plans cover it.
Nurtec ODT is approved for the acute treatment of migraine attacks and preventive treatment of episodic migraine in adults. Don't take if allergic to Nurtec ODT or any of its ingredients. Allergic reactions can occur even days after using and include trouble breathing, rash, and swelling of the face, mouth, tongue, or throat. Most common side effects were nausea and indigestion stomach pain. A maximum dose of 75 milligrams can be taken daily to treat migraine attacks or every other day to prevent them. The safety of using more than 18 doses of Nurtec ODT in a 30-day period has not been established. For full prescribing information, call 1-833-4-NURTEC or visit Nurtec.com.
Double the packs to treat more migraine attacks. Ask your doctor if 2 8-packs of Nurtec ODT is right for you.
Chances are you aren't sharing an epic dinner with your friends right now, but you could be. Just book a seat at a private dining event with your Chase Sapphire Reserve card. Then get to it. A multi-course menu, insane flavors, a wine pairing. Ooh, is that crispy duck? Experience more unforgettable dinners with private dining events from Sapphire Reserve. Chase, make more of what's yours. Learn more at chase.com/Sapphire Reserve.
Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC, subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Hey, this is Jason Alexander for Visible Wireless. You know, some wireless companies say they have no yada yada, but details matter. You should know what you're signing up for. So yada yada, I'm reading this ad for Visible. On the Visible plan, get one line of wireless on Verizon's 5G network for $25 a month every month. That's unlimited data, text, talk, and hotspot for $25 a month, all taxes and fees included, no surprises, like some other guys. Learn more about Visible Wireless and Visible's data management practices at visible.com. Additional terms apply.